Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Pride. My name is Christopher Kiocho. I use he, him pronouns, and I am the chair of the Pride Employee Resource Group here at Sound Transit. Now, thank you for being here and celebrating this day and the flag raising, whether you're attending virtually or here in person in front of me on this acceptable day in Seattle, Washington. This year, the Pride ERG chose a theme, and that theme is Pride, not a moment, a movement. Because Pride Month is a month that we commemorate and celebrate historic achievements of the LGBTQ community and its allies. And we also reflect on past, present, and current challenges that are ahead of us. This fight is not over, and we must continue to keep moving forward. Now, I strongly believe that awareness is key, and awareness is a fundamental element in advocating for change. It provides us the visibility, the knowledge of the issues in front of us. It gives us ideas of how to find solutions, long-lasting solutions. It provides meaningful conversations, and it also inspires hope. And I want all of you to be aware that just this year alone, there have been over 400 anti-LGBTQ plus bills that have been introduced in state legislatures across the country. And I don't want this to diminish our hope, but provide motivation for our determination to continue progress and change. And many of this is directly focused upon our transgender community. And I want them to know that I see you, I support you, we support you, and we will get through this. I am proud of the achievements and accomplishments of the LGBTQ plus community and allies, which include employment protections against discrimination based on sexual orientation and gender identity, as well as the most recent Respect for Marriage Act, which codifies equality in marriage and civil partnerships for everyone. Thank you. I am also proud of the inevitable progress ahead. I am proud to be here in front of all of you with coworkers and colleagues, friends, and allies. And I'm also proud to be an employee of Sound Transit, an organization, an agency that supports the raising of the Pride Progress flag, that embraces values like inclusion, respect, and safety, and they continue the work to make our workplace a safe and fair environment so that we all can come out every day as our authentic selves. Now, I want all of you to celebrate Pride, but I also want you to celebrate you. Embrace your intersectionality, embrace your shared identities, embrace your gender expression, and I want you to do it with confidence, dignity, self-respect, and pride. Yes. All right, thank you. My name is Christopher Kiocho. I am coming to you live from Union Station in Seattle's International District, and I want to wish all of you a happy Pride. All right, I want to go ahead and introduce our next speaker. She is our Pride ERG executive sponsor, as well as Sound Transit's Chief Delivery and Expansion Officer. I got that right? Okay. Everyone welcome Brooke Bellman.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody, and happy start to Pride Month. I think it's appropriate that the sun came out as Christopher was delivering his remarks. Let me just say that's a tough act to follow. And I just want to take a moment and say the work that Christopher and the entire Pride ERG does to build community and to keep awareness is just fantastic. They work hard to put on these events. We're going to have a reception following this, and I just want to do one more round of applause for all of the Pride ERG. So as Christopher mentioned, my name is Brooke Bellman. I use the she, her pronouns. I am Deputy CEO of our System Expansion Delivery program, and most of all, proud sponsor of the Pride Employee Resource Group. Pride Month is a time for us to celebrate all of the rights and achievements that we've accomplished. But it's also a time to remember how we got here. And it's also a time for reflection on the work that is still ahead of us for all of the reasons that Christopher noted. Raising the flag this morning reminds us that progress is possible and is something that we must keep advancing in order to feel equity throughout our entire community. When I look at all of you gathered here, I see the strength, determination, and resilience within the LGBTQ+ community. In the face of ongoing discrimination against our community, we must stand strong and continue our commitment to equity through our unwavering, I knew I was going to have a hard time with that word, optimism and resilience. Our optimism empowers us to navigate difficult challenges, and our resilience demonstrates the strength and resolve within our community. Our theme this year is Pride, not a moment, a movement. Over the coming month, let us reflect and commemorate historical moments and continue to contribute to progress by engaging in meaningful conversations, raising awareness, and embracing those around us for their authentic, genuine selves. We are honored to be joined this morning by board member and King County Councilman Joe McDermott, who has been a staunch and strong supporter of equity throughout everything that the agency does in our system and in the communities we serve. So I'm honored to turn it over to Joe.
Thank you, Brooke, and thank you, Christopher, and everyone for gathering here today. Happy Pride. As we reflect on Pride, we might think about moments, individual moments. Historically, we might think about the Stonewall riot. We might think about celebrating with friends at a parade, particular moments in our own individual lives. But those are all individual moments that when you look at them and reflect on them over time, they truly do show movement and progress over time. For Pride really is a chance to celebrate where we are and what we've done, but also where we're still going and the work left ahead of us. Christopher has already spoken compellingly about key parts of that work ahead of us, that our trans siblings are being isolated, singled out, and oppressed by far too many governments, even within our own country, let alone looking around the world. That's unacceptable. And we as a community together need to make sure that we're standing up and supporting our siblings in their fight, because it is our fight. We cannot leave it to others to take up that work. It's essential that we do that, because every one of those moments you reflect on didn't happen by themselves. As people are trying to vilify and objectify the drag community, remember it was drag queens who played a significant role in Stonewall. Let's make sure that we are all standing together, celebrating who we are, everything we've accomplished, but also making sure that we're looking at the movement that we're still a part of and have more progress to make. And that's why it's a real pleasure for me, on behalf of the board, to engage in that work on the policy level and support the ERG and the agency in all of the work we do together broadly across our community. It's a pleasure for me to join you again this year for the flag raising and for all of the work we do as a community within Sound Transit and within our Tri-County region in all of the work we do together. Thank you so much for having me, and let's raise the flag. Christopher?